Hey guys, welcome back to the Joyful Candle on YouTube. My name is McKenna, so nice to meet you guys. Welcome if you are new here, welcome back if you are returning. I am hopping on here tonight to do a video. Mr. Kong's mom, Melanie from YouTube, she did kind of a challenge to some creators in the candle community to basically like do a video or talk about like your top 5 favorite cozy fall candles. So Katie from Katie's Joyful Life, she ended up doing 10 of her favorites, and I'm kind of up there with Katie. I could not narrow it down to 5. So I'm gonna kind of separate this into a couple different sections. There's some scents that are like my ride or dies in the cozy fall season. And then there's some scents that I really want to try that I'm like getting into burning right now. So I'm gonna kind of put those as like honorable mentions towards the end of this video, but I thought it was such a fun idea for Melanie to kind of challenge other creators to tag along. So here I am. Let's get right into it. So I do have, I have multiple brands here today, but it's mostly Bath & Body Works and Caramel Sundays. I've mentioned this before, but I tend to just keep reaching for my Caramel Sundays candles. That's just like when I'm trying to decide what candle I want to burn, I just keep reaching for Caramel Sundays, which honestly is awesome because I love Caramel Sundays. I love supporting a small business. I love that their candles are clean. So that makes me really happy that I just keep like reaching for those. So I'm going to talk a lot about some of those scents today. Some ones that I've been burning this fall season, and then one that I want to start burning that I think would be perfect for this season. So let's just jump right in. Let's start with one of my OG favorites. Honestly, this is kind of like my gateway candle into home fragrance. This is Pumpkin Bonfire from Bath & Body Works. So this originally came out in 2020, fall of 2020. I believe that was the first time it ever released. And I was kind of just starting like I would call my candle journey, where I really started to get into home fragrance and started collecting a lot of things. And this candle, with how much I loved this candle, it kind of inspired me to start my Joyful Candle Instagram. So this one's kind of special in my heart because of that. But I actually have not burned it a ton this year, so I need to break it out and burn it. This has notes of white pumpkin, a bundle of clove buds, glowing embers. And this particular packaging is from 2021. So this is the one that came out after the original release. This is just one of my absolute favorites. If you guys like white pumpkin from Bath & Body Works, this is really kind of like a white pumpkin, but with a cozy, like woody mixture, with a little bit more spice. It's very like, it's not like an orange pumpkin. This is totally a white pumpkin with kind of that spiciness and like a fire going in the background, like that kind of smoky, not really smoky though, because I don't like smoky scents. I would say woody aspect to it. I absolutely love this one. This is like I said, it's one of my OG favorites. It's so cozy. It's so comforting. Like this is perfect for a cool night. You're drinking coffee or tea or whatever your drink of choice is, and you're just like with people you love. So I love this one. I have always loved this one ever since it came out. So this one's kind of special to me. So that's number 1. Another one, let's just kind of talk about Bath & Body Works first. We'll start there and then I'll get into my Caramel Sundays. Another one that I am so happy returned this year was Acorn Lane. So I have actually not burned this one yet from this year's version, but I am right now. I'm burning Acorn Avenue from Caramel Sundays. So these are kind of like gonna go together in my number 2 slot. This Acorn Avenue is Caramel Sunday's version of this candle, and they did a really good job. Like, this is throwing so extremely strong right now. I feel like the strength and throw has really picked up. This is my third or fourth burn. I'm absolutely loving it. It is completely filling my open concept. This is a powerhouse. I really hope they come back with this. Let me read the notes, because actually the notes I believe are exactly the same with Caramel Sundays. So notes of autumn leaves, warm cinnamon, and crisp gala apples. This one, okay, I can't remember what year this came out. I actually want to say it was 2020 as well. Yes, and I picked it up kind of on a whim, like I just smelled it in store, and I picked one up. And thankfully I did not burn through the whole candle that year. So I had it for like a couple years after that, but then this scent just like disappeared. They did not come back with it. You bet your bottom that I picked up multiple of these this year. This is so cozy. It's kind of hard to describe the scent, but you get a little bit of cinnamon. But honestly, the first note that I really smell right away is like a chestnut. Like a really cozy kind of chestnut scent, like almost like a woody scent. There's no chestnut notes in this, which I think is interesting, because the mixture of these scent notes really comes across as kind of like an acorn or a chestnut or something kind of like deep and woody and spicy, but not in like a red hot cinnamon spice, like a beautiful mixture of spices. I freaking love this candle so much. It's absolutely perfection. It's cozy. It's kind of, you really do get like a woody sensation, in my opinion. The apple is very minimal, I think. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this, and I actually have a video that I'm going to post soon about what I think, how these two compare. This is actually Chestnut and Clove from Bath & Body Works, and this is Acorn Lane. These, in my opinion, are different, and both of these are unburned, and I'm smelling them side by side. They are 100% different. Now, they do have a lot of similar qualities, but they're different scents. So anyways, I think I actually prefer, like on cold snip, I think I prefer Acorn Lane. It is just absolutely stunning, cozy, it's warm, it's comforting, it's, I just don't even like know how to describe this scent. There's just something about it that really brings like a chestnut element in here, and that little bit of spice. It's so beautifully blended. It's very sophisticated to me. Like, this is not a typical Bath & Body Works fragrance, if that makes sense. So anyways, I've probably talked too much about that, but I'm absolutely loving Caramel Sunday's version of this. Very, very, very similar, if not identical, but this is the clean version, and it is burning literally perfectly. So I really hope Caramel Sundays comes back with this next year, because I love this type of fragrance for November. It's starting to get cooler. I'm not like, especially like the beginning of November, I'm not quite into like my full-blown Christmas burning yet. So this is cozy, it's comforting, it's deep, it's sophisticated, it's chestnutty and warm. So anyways, well, we'll just kind of segue into Chestnut and Clove, because I do think that these are different. I know that some people were like, oh, Acorn Lane is a dupe of Chestnut, you know, it's the same thing as Chestnut and Clove. It really isn't. They have completely different notes, but they do have, like, they could be cousins, in my opinion. Very similar, like, warm, nutty qualities, but when I smell these two side by side, Acorn Lane is better, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm obsessed with Chestnut and Clove. This just has more of like, you get a little bit of that apple in there, It's a little bit sweeter. And just a beautiful cinnamon. Chestnut and clove is a lot darker and deeper in my opinion. This has notes of warm roasted chestnut, fresh ground clove, and cedarwood. You really get the cedarwood in this one, especially on cold and sniffing them side by side. But this one transforms absolutely gorgeously. Like, it is so warm, so cozy. It's perfect for this time of year. You can burn this throughout the Christmas season. This would probably pair really, really well with like a tree fragrance of any sort. Honestly, this and Acorn Lane burning together would absolutely be gorgeous. But yeah, in my opinion, I think they are different scents. Now, very complementary of each other though. I almost feel like Acorn Lane was created off of the same kind of vibes that Chestnut and Clove give. I don't know why Bath & Body Works does stuff like this, where they release these beautiful, warm, cozy, sophisticated scents and then they disappear. Like, why? I don't know. But anyways, so what is that, number 3? It's number 3, and then, yeah, okay. Let's keep moving because otherwise this video is going to be ridiculously long. Another Bath & Body Works favorite. This is more of a gourmand. This is pumpkin peanut brittle. I think this gives off the most cozy fall vibes ever. It is, this is such a beautiful fragrance. It's so unique. This has notes of crunchy caramel brittle, salty peanuts, toasted pumpkin seeds. I mean, you really get the most beautiful peanut brittle. I don't get a ton of pumpkin in this at all. But it's sweet, it's crunchy, it's salty. It is like peanut butter. Someone described this as like a Ritz cracker with peanut butter on top. And I love that description because you really kind of get like the crunchy, salty peanut, but creamy peanut butter picture in your head. But I do like, if you've ever had like peanut brittle or like almond roca or anything that's kind of like that brittle, there's also a sweetness to it too. And I feel like Bath & Body Works captures this really well. As you can tell, I burned this before. Some of these other candles, like I've burned these in the past. I just had new ones that are in my stash. I also have extras of this one because I love it so much. This one burns really, really well too. So this is perfect for November because I feel like this is a perfect candle for in between pumpkin and apple in October. And like I'm kind of ready for Christmas, but like I don't have all my Christmas decorations up yet. And I'm not like full-blown Christmas mode yet. I'm close. So I think it's perfect for these kind of like that transition phase. So if you guys know this one, it's great. Now, I'm gonna side note for a second because I think this is a good time to talk about it. I really want to burn this year Charlie Brown Christmas or Nutty Little Christmas from Caramel Sundays. They changed the name and I'm not really sure why, but anyways, this has notes of warm candied peanuts, cranberry brittle, and woody vanilla. So the reason why I wanted to bring this up is, first of all, I love burning cranberry fragrances in November. So I'm gonna talk about that here in a second. But this and pumpkin peanut brittle together would probably be incredible. And I feel like, well, first of all, Caramel Sundays does their cranberry fragrances so dang well. My favorite scents that they do better than anyone else, in my opinion, is cranberry, pistachio, and blueberry. They've got it down. And all of those scents can be kind of hard to capture sometimes, so they're amazing. But this is the most beautiful blend of cranberry and like a peanut, like nutty brittle. Same, kind of similar to the pumpkin peanut brittle, but with cranberry in it. So I think this would be a great one to add into my rotation for November. So I just wanted to kind of put that side note because I'm going to start burning this. I have not done it yet, but I want to. So, okay, what am I at? Technically this is 4. Acorn Lane, or Acorn Avenue and Acorn Lane were kind of like together because they're the same scent. Okay, Cranberry. Cranberry Woods. If you had to tell me, if you asked me like, what's the first November fragrance you think of, it would be this one. Cranberry Woods. This is an absolute classic from Bath & Body Works. This is another one of their ones that's kind of sophisticated in my opinion. Also, I love this packaging this year. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is like the most beautiful shimmery jar. Absolutely stunning. White wax. So the notes on this one are tart cranberry, cinnamon bark, forest cedar, and golden amber. This is just really a pretty cranberry and woody fragrance together. Absolutely gorgeous. If you guys know this one, I mean, it's a classic. It's just, it's tart, but sweet at the same time. And then you really get the woody tree notes in the background. So I love cranberry fragrances this time of year. That's number 5. Okay, let's transition into a couple other scents. This is one that I have not done a review on yet. It's because I burned through it all last year, actually, before I started a YouTube. But when I say this might be one of my favorite fragrances ever, that's saying a lot. Pistachio Cranberry from Caramel Sundays. Two fragrances that they do so well combined. I mean, absolutely stunning. I get the pistachio right away on the top, but then you kind of get the depth of the cranberry. I don't have the notes in front of me because this was before they started putting the notes on the jars. But this is like the sweetest. Oh my gosh, it's just like, it just like makes my heart so happy when I smell this. It has such a beautiful, sweet, creamy pistachio note. So good. I could almost eat this. And then it has like the crisp, like tart, juicy cranberry in the background. They do such a good job of blending their fragrances. I'm always so impressed. But this one is an absolute stunner. I'm literally speechless. I don't know what else to say about it. It's so good. It burns beautifully. It's a clean formula. I am hoping that they're gonna bring this back. This is not available right now, and it's not going to be available in the next restock. I'm praying that they bring this back maybe in December. I mean, obviously I have one, so I don't need another one. I would love this in a 4-wick because this is strong in a 2-wick. I think it would be absolutely gorgeous in a 4-wick. Maybe they'll bring this back at the end of the year. I don't know. This is a great, like, December to January, honestly, February fragrance too. It's perfect. Literally perfection. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit here. Let's talk about, what is that? 2, 4, 6. Let's talk about this one next. This is an honorable mention. I have been loving this one. This is such a cozy fragrance. This is Graveyard by Caramel Sundays. I also do not have the notes on this right now, and you can tell it's kind of getting a little bit sooty. It's probably my fault because I have kept it burning for so long because I love it. But it has a beautiful like almond, I think it's like an almond macaroon or something. with amaretto. Gorgeous, gorgeous mixture. Then it has like an like a little bit of an apple and like an autumn leaves fragrance in there too. It's so cozy, but so extremely sweet. It's like a gourmand, but not. I could burn this all times of the day. Sometimes I'm burning this in the morning. Sometimes I'm burning this in the evening if I want something a little bit sweeter. I love this one. So I hope they bring this back. I know that they kind of pop in fragrances here and there when they want to restock them, but I have been loving this one for this season. So I'm trying to decide if I want to burn through it or if I want to save it, because if they don't bring it back next year, I kind of want to have some of it to burn next year. So the jury's out on that one. Okay, last two. Let's do this one here first. Cinnamon apple donut. I wanted to kind of include a couple like true gourmands. I've just been reaching for this one a lot, which is funny because I feel like in November I really kind of shy away from apple, but this year I've really been, I don't know, I've just been kind of craving like apple cinnamon fragrances a lot more than usual. This is a beautiful, beautiful apple cider donut fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous. This reminds me a lot of Kringle's apple cider donut. I think that's what it's called. Very similar to old-fashioned cider donut from Bath and Body Works, but this has a little bit more apple forward to me. It's a beautiful apple donut accord with a little bit of cinnamon. It's light, it's fluffy, but it's a powerhouse. So honestly, this is a great scent for people who are not like crazy gourmand lovers, but they kind of are delving into that. This is a great fragrance for that because it's not too overwhelming. It's just like a really good, solid apple cinnamon donut. So anyways, I've been reaching for that one a lot. This is mostly more of like a morning fragrance for me, but I really like it. I also have this in the 4-wick, and the 4-wick is perfection. Okay, last one, and then I'm gonna wrap this up because it's getting a little bit long. I wanted to include a Kringle candle. I have really been reaching for this one, and this is Cinnamon Apple Wreath. So this one, oh my gosh, sorry, there we go. This one, a lot of people had talked about this one because they actually almost pulled this candle from the Christmas launch because of the fact that it's like, it's named Cinnamon Apple Wreath, but there's absolutely no wreath involved in the fragrance notes. This is a gourmand, and it's gorgeous. It is like apple, vanilla. It's like an apple cinnamon vanilla creamer. It's really pretty, and honestly, I've been kind of reaching for this one like this now. And I mean, even back in October a little bit too, but like I could burn this for, honestly, I could burn this year round. It's delicious. Let me read the notes really quick. Baked red apple, cinnamon stick, sparkling mandarin, clove bud, mulled cranberry, sugared berries, warm woods, vanilla bean, and golden amber. I mean, it's really pretty. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of like a creamer, like a warm latte, but it's almost like a steamer. I think I talked about that. I described another fragrance like that. I can't remember what that was called. But it's like kind of creamy, milky, but it's apple cinnamon. It's almost like if you have an apple cinnamon tea and you put milk or creamer in your tea, it makes it that creamy kind of color. But you still get like the spice in the apple. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. The wreath, there's literally no signs of wreath in this at all. I get full on gourmand. I really don't get a lot of cranberry in this at all, or mandarin. and not really woodsy either. I mean, this just smells, I think those things kind of add to the depth of the fragrance, kind of makes it feel deep and cozy, but it's not prominent. So anyways, guys, that's really all I have for you. Thanks for bearing with me there. I did obviously more than 5. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then 10 with the honorable mention that I have not burned yet, but I would absolutely love to add into my rotation. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. Melanie, thank you so much for challenging us to kind of join in on this. This was super fun. I know that she mentioned that she's gonna do like a holiday one as well. I will absolutely jump in on that. So would love to continue the challenge. So if you guys have not made a cozy candle post or YouTube video yet, you absolutely should. It's super fun to watch everyone's contributions to it and kind of see everyone join in. So anyways, you guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and that you're burning something super cozy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.